I am what that they left. I'm all that was stolen. A village hidden on the peak. My skin is from leather, that's why it stands any weather. I'm a factory of smoke, a peasant working hand for your consumption. Full front in the middle of summer, love in a time of anger, my brother. The sun that is born and the day that dies with the best evenings. I'm developing raw, a political speech without saliva. The most beautiful faces I've met. I'm the photograph of a missing person. I'm the blood in your veins. I'm a piece of land that is worth it. I'm a basket with beans. I'm Maradona against England, scoring 2 goals. I'm what that holds my flags, the backbone of the planet is my Andes. I'm what that my father taught me, who doesn't love his fatherland, doesn't love his mother. I'm Latina America, people without legs but can walk.
When my father was 16, he built his parents a house. 2 years later, they exiled him. He didn't understand how he had failed to construct a home. My father's skin is brown. His name is Garcia. He builds houses out of adobe bricks, the work of a strong, proud man. And though his blood is in my veins, my skin is white. When my father was 40, he crept timidly back to his parents' house. He brought me, his 10-year-old son, in hopes that if his parents saw me, they would invite us in. Look past my white skin and call me grandson. Maybe I could convert his house into a home. But my skin is white. White like my mother's last name, my mother's maiden name, which is actually white.
Tú no puedes comprar el viento, tú no puedes comprar el sol, tú no puedes comprar la lluvia, tú no puedes comprar el calor, tú no puedes comprar las nubes, tú no puedes comprar mis colores, tú no puedes comprar mi alegría, tú no puedes comprar.
What happens is that you begin to live a double life. Your life at home with mommy and papi and your friends, and your life out there where, and I accommodated that almost completely because I really believed that that's how it had to be. I'm no longer ashamed of it. I was for many, many years, especially during the years when I was dissembling that way. But I didn't know any other way to do, any other way to be. And I wore too much makeup, and I did all of that Conchita Lolita stuff. You know, I wore very tight dresses and then would be offended when men would make remarks about me.
When I became an actress, I quickly realized that the world liked their Latinas to look Italian, not like me. And so I wasn't going up for Latina parts. I was going up for African American parts.
Tú no puedes comprar el viento, tú no puedes comprar el sol, tú no puedes comprar la lluvia, tú no puedes comprar el calor, tú no puedes comprar las nubes, tú no puedes comprar mis colores, tú no puedes comprar mi alegría, tú no puedes comprar mis dolores.
A Navajo woman is being able to walk between 2 worlds. So there's this one world where I'm practicing, or like my culture and my language is very important to me, and where I'm striving to learn as much as I can about being a Navajo woman and what it means to be a white shell woman, which is a deity that's very sacred in our culture. And at the same time, I'm also walking in this other world where it's contemporary society and I'm facing contemporary issues, and I'm trying to balance between 2 worlds.
Latinidad to me is a lived experience. Growing up, it had a lot to do with both my race as an Afro-Latina, but it extends beyond that as well to the culture with which I experienced in my youth. It reminds me, I think of machuca that my mom would make, which is a garifuna cuisine, or dancing punta on Sunday afternoons with my cousins after coming home from church. All of these different experiences coupled together are sound bites into my identity and my culture.
I had the lakes, I had the rivers, I had my teeth for when I smile, the snow that puts makeup on my mountains, I had the soul that dries me, the rain that washed me, a desert intoxicated with beautiful drinks of pulque, to sing with coyotes is all that I need, I have my lungs breathing clear blue, the height that suffocates, I'm the teeth that chew the coca, the autumn with its dropping leaves, the lines written under the starry night, a vineyard filled with grapes, a sugarcane plantation under the Cuban sun, I'm the Caribbean sea watching over the houses, doing rituals of holy water, the wind that combs my hair, I'm all the saints that hang from my neck, the juice of my struggle is not artificial, because the fertilizer in my land is natural.
Tú no puedes comprar el viento, tú no puedes comprar el sol, tú no puedes comprar la lluvia, tú no puedes comprar el calor, tú no puedes comprar las nubes, tú no puedes comprar mis colores, tú no puedes comprar mi alegría, tú no puedes comprar mis dolores. You cannot buy the wind, you cannot buy the sun, you cannot buy the rain, you cannot buy the heat, you cannot buy the clouds, you cannot buy the colors, you cannot buy my joy, you cannot buy my sadness, you cannot buy the sun. No puedes comprar la lluvia. La tierra no se vende.
Working hard but with pride, here we share what's mine is yours. These people can't be drawn with big waves, and if it collapsed, I'll rebuild it. Neither blink when I see you, someone will remember my surname. Operation Condor invading my nest. I'll forgive, but I'll never forget.
Aquí se respira lucha. Yo canto porque se escucha. Garinagu. Aquí estamos de pie.
Okay.
Right.
Now the remix.
Alright. Where you at? I'm just kidding.
Oh, the country remix.